Every now and then, I like to put up some excerpts from my videos that have quick tips for camper maintenance. This clip has a few tips for de-winterizing the water system on your Northern Spirit 2557 RB.
Next up, your water heater. If you bypassed it during winterization, now's the time to switch it back to normal. Close the bypass valve, fill the tank, and bleed air from the system by opening a hot water tap. We're going to do that right now. Going inside the camper on the 2557 RB. There's the bypass valve is under here. That's the sink area and stove. So this little plate right here, you can see when I winterized it, I left the screws out just as a reminder to go back in and turn off the bypass. Let me open that up and we'll get right to it. Brought my little stubby screwdriver just for this. Let's see if we can get this going here. It would be nice if Northern Spirit decided to get rid of these screws and just put little latches in there instead. That sure would make life easier. You note, I didn't pull the last screw out all the way at the very end, just so I'd have something to grip and pull that open with. Okay, I had to put a light in here because it's awfully dark. I'm going to go ahead and try and get this camera inside so you can see what I'm working on. And next time it comes back on, you'll see from the inside of this cavity. Okay, hopefully as you can see, what we're looking at here is the water heater and the bypass valves for the water heater. So this is the cold water in bypass valve, and this is the hot water out. And you can see the little arms on here point the direction the water is going. So I'm going to turn that valve to face the heater, and the same thing here. Now the water will come in and go into the heater instead of bypassing around. And then of course it will come out and go back out into the rest of the hot water. That's always fun. One of the quick ways, after you turn on turn off your bypass on your water heater, come outside, open up the water heater area, and take this pressure relief valve and bleed that air out of there. Once you start seeing water come out, then we can go back inside and bleed the rest of the air out through the lines by opening up the sink. There's some water. All right, let's just close that up. There we go. Now we'll continue inside and go bleed the rest of that air out. We'll start right here at the kitchen sink. And we'll do the cold too, just to be sure. There's some air. Oh, maybe that's hot. I always get them mixed up. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing at the bathroom sink and also in the shower. One of the things I nearly forgot, I went ahead and put this towel under here, but this is a filter for your water pump. Be sure to pull that off, dump it, and put it back on. It's reusable. Just have to make sure there's no major debris in there. Got the filter off, and as you can probably see, there's some junk in there. I don't know if that's caulk or some sort of calcium or what, but this is a brand new camper, so I'm guessing it's caulk. So I'll clean that out and go ahead and screw that back on.
So there you have it, a quick view of part of my de-winterization process. We ran through just a couple of things that should be done when you're prepping your water system for the season. Let me know if you have any tips you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to run a video of that process for you. Have a safe season, and we'll see you at the campground.